Peace, family. There's a huge epidemic of men feeling lonely right now, and it's really unfortunate. And I talk to so many guys on a continuous basis, and they're feeling alone, they're sad, they're depressed, and they don't really know how to cope with that. But today, we're going to talk about some of the reasons why, and we're going to get into it. So before we get started, please hit the like, subscribe, and share this message. I would say one of the biggest reasons why men feel alone is because they're having a hard time dealing with getting women nowadays. The dating market has changed dramatically, and men have a hard time approaching women because of social media, and they just have approach anxiety, which has happened before in the days, but things weren't as harsh as they are now because these girls, you see so many videos of girls going online talking about how they don't want guys to approach them, how they don't want men no more either, and how they want a guy to make $100,000 to even entertain her. So guys are feeling that effect. And then, on top of that, they really have social anxiety. And a lot of that stems from social media. So a big reason why guys, this goes hand in hand. So you have the dating market changing, and then you have the social media aspect of it too. So guys, they're anxious and they have really insecure feelings because they're going online, they're seeing girls that they can't talk to, and then they're seeing other guys that are successful. Maybe they're driving a Lamborghini. You see the dramatic side of that, and you're seeing these guys talk about how they're getting these women, how they're talking to these women. So then it's making them feel insecure. So then they're getting more into a lonely, sad, depressed state because they know that they have a hard time getting these girls. Because, back in the days, fellas, it wasn't this hard to get women, because these women, social media changed everything. Now these women can get online and talk to a guy. If they're in Nebraska, they can talk to a guy from Florida. They can get flown out. So it's completely changed the game, fellas. So you have to understand that social media is playing a huge role in why you feel alone, and you're not really entertaining the aspect of true reality. You guys are going home, getting on these TikToks or Instagram, or even seeing these girls on YouTube videos talking about how they don't want men no more, and how if you want a baddie like her, you have to rise up and you have to, basically do what she's saying. And that's a huge problem too, because if you're a true masculine man, you're really not going to listen to a woman 100%. You're going to hear what she has to say, but then you're not going to take into consideration everything that she has to say, which goes hand in hand with the last thing too. You know what I'm saying? One of the biggest things is guys aren't having true masculine frame anymore. Their testosterone is low. Guys, we have an epidemic of where testosterone is at an all-time low. And there's multiple reasons for that. But I think that that's part of the reason why you're feeling alone too, because you have no drive, you have no ambition, you have no true purpose. And when you're walking in purpose, you're going to feel confident. And once you feel confidence, you'll have the ability to go talk to women. You'll be able to make friends. You won't have that social anxiety no more. Because a lot of times what happens is these guys they have testosterone. Their testosterone is low for multiple reasons, but some of the reasons is food, what they're consuming as far as like the BPA products, so the plastic water bottles. They put a lot of soy in our food. Like if you go to eat a lot of fast food, all these chemicals and pesticides that they put in our food lowers our testosterone. Then a lot of guys, because you're alone, you're sitting at home playing with yourself all day, you're releasing that masculine power. That seed has power in it. So you're releasing that, so you have no more drive, you have no more ambition. And then you guys are going online understanding that I can talk to women on these social media apps, or like these dating apps, Hinge or something like that, and you guys aren't really physically having the ability to go talk to her. So then that's lowering all your drive, all your ambition, because you live in an instant gratification world to where you guys can get immediate response, and that's damaging your power, your true power that's inside, because that boils down to having the ability to see something and go after it, bro. That was our drive when back in the day. We had the pursuit to whatever we wanted to do. So if you wanted to go get something to eat, so for example, you had to hunt. You couldn't just go to a grocery store and get the things that you wanted. You know, it's so crazy nowadays because we have the ability to get things overnight with Amazon and just ordering online. So a lot of these things have changed the game, bro. And men haven't adapted to the new reality because women, they have the ability to make money now. These women, they're dominating colleges. So honestly, they're making more money than men nowadays, which is crazy. And you have these women that are more masculine than men. So then men are feeling alone because they don't have any more true masculinity. They don't have no woman. They don't have a wife. They don't have kids. They don't have purpose. They don't have ambition. Their testosterone's low. So guys, this is a true big problem that we need to deal with right now. And I think that's why here at Men Are Needed, we're trying to develop a brotherhood and a community to change the loneliness. So if you guys want to truly tap into who you can be, a brotherhood, and really have a mentor like me to where I can work hand in hand with you so that you're not feeling lonely, hit the description box below and let's build together, bro. I want to make a huge distinction. It's okay to be alone versus being lonely. If you're alone, sometimes that's a powerful thing because you might be alone for a season. So that might just be you're alone for a month. And you might specifically need that time to build your spirit up, to build your mindset, to cut off all distractions and just grind. When you're alone and you're just really sitting there thinking about your thoughts, writing down your goals, developing a destination to where you want to be in life, maybe a 5-year plan, that is powerful. So that's different than being lonely, because what happens is that period might be because your friends that were in the past, you've outgrown them, bro. So you're alone in that transition because you're going to a new level. You're reaching a new destination. And the people that are going to be aligned with your purpose moving forward, those are the guys that God wants for you. Whereas when you were in the past, that old circle, you had to get rid of them. So now you're going through a transition period to where you have no friends, which is okay. Me personally, I've had those times, bro, where it would like 3 months out of the year, I would have no friends, no family would really want to talk to me because I'm doing my own thing. I'm working, I'm grinding. I'm really tapped into my inner self with God so that I can pursue my purpose, so I can listen to the Spirit and be guided on what is my next step in this life, because we have to have purpose, guys. Without vision, your life is hard because you have no direction and you really have no meaning. You got to have vision, purpose, and a meaning. Men, we have to be purpose-driven, period. And I think that when you're lonely, that is separate from being alone to figure out your purpose, because lonely can put you in a depressed state and then you're just feeling more miserable, but you have to be able to bounce back, fellas. If you're lonely, it's okay, but you have to understand that it's upon you to start developing different actions that you can take to get out of that funk. Maybe you need to just go out to an event, go out to the club, or maybe not even a club, just go out to a bar and get a drink by yourself and go approach a girl, get out of your comfort zone, you know what I mean? Or if you're at the gym, go talk to a girl at the gym, just to go say hi. Or maybe some of you guys need to even get to the gym so that you can start building up your inner confidence and you can just get out of your routine. A lot of times you guys are lonely because you're not trying to develop any course of action to break your monotony. You're doing the same thing over and over and over, and you're just online watching video games. Nothing's ever going to change. You have to take some time to actually initiate that change. A lot of times you have to have a positive mindset too, because if you're going through that lonely time and you're having so many negative thoughts, that's when those negative thoughts are going to creep in and consume you. And then you're getting depressed, and then you want to hit a bottle, and then you want to cope with things. You want to self-medicate, all because you're lonely. So you just go down a darker path, bro. So you have to be able to bounce back from that loneliness and strive towards a goal. I think that's where you should start. Just write down a goal, go talk to people, and start taking action. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Until next time, peace.